Hello everybody. It's been a while since we put out a video, so you know what time it is? It's time to play catch up. In our last video, we were on our way back to Ohio from Colorado, and I mentioned at that time that our pace was going to slow down significantly. So the last few months we've been wintering in Florida, and after spending the winter down in Florida, I can certainly see why so many people love to go to the Sunshine State to spend the winter. It's been awesome. So let's get started. The drive from Colorado back to Ohio was about 1,500 miles. It took us, I think, 3 days to make that trip. We stayed at Walmart's along the way because we weren't sure how far we'd drive each day, so when we got tired, we found the nearest Walmart, we pulled off, and we went to sleep. The majority of our family lives in Ohio, so after being gone so long, it was really nice to get back to our home state, visit with our family, get caught up on a lot of talking and visiting. And we truly did have a wonderful time while we were there. Once we were done in Ohio, we then traveled to New Jersey to visit another one of our children and her family. Again, it was great to see them, and you know, you just miss your family so much when you're on the road. So it was truly great to get caught up on everything that had been going on. Not far from where we were staying in New Jersey is a historical site we decided to go see, which was the place that Washington and his forces crossed the Delaware River back in 1776, which, as you know, was a major event in the American Revolutionary War. Just a short drive up the road from where Washington crossed the Delaware is another historical site that has personal importance to me. My grandmother's ancestors, the Corrells, operated a ferry service back at this time. Messengers, military, supplies, all those crossed using this ferry during this time. It was a very important area where the Americans had a stronghold, where they tried to battle off the British. This ferry service operated about 100 years until the first bridge was built in that same area. We then went back to Ohio to spend more time with family over the Thanksgiving holiday. While we were there, we visited a place called Clifton Mills, and if you haven't heard of Clifton Mills, they won a national contest this year for Christmas lights. There were 4 billion, with a B, Christmas lights on display. You had to see it to believe it. It was truly incredible. Well, then it was time to leave Ohio and head down south. So we took off to the panhandle of Florida, where we stayed at a state park called Topsail Hill Preserve. It was great camping on the Gulf. We had never done that before, and we truly had a good time there. Stand up here beside me. Woo! Eglin Air Force Base was nearby, so while we were there, we decided to tour the Air Force Armament Museum. Topsail till the mid of December, and we left there and went to another state park called Little Manatee River State Park, where we stayed until the end of the month. Our next destination was our wintering spot, Cross Creek Resort in Arcadia, Florida, where we stayed the next 3 months. So I've got one more video to get you caught up on some of the things that we did while we were wintering in Florida, and then it'll be time for us to start our 2019 travels. As always, we appreciate your interest in our journey and look forward to sharing many videos with you as we travel across the country this year.